Alright, what's up guys? Sorry, I know it's been like almost 2 years now since I said I was gonna do this YouTube channel and all that stuff, but due to life and everything else, sometimes things just don't work out how you want it. So basically I broke down my old 125 whenever I moved out of my townhouse, and I had this 46-gallon marine land laying around, and I was like, man, I don't really want to go to the trouble of setting up that 125 again, because that was a freaking way bigger undertaking than I ever thought I was gonna have to deal with when I started this hobby. So kind of trying to meet in the middle here, and I'm gonna start this 46 up. It kind of sucks because I wish I would have shown everybody how to, how I plumbed the sump and how I made the sump, plumbed the tank and everything, but I feel like we're at a decent starting point right here. Pretty much starting with just rock, sand, fish. Now what I did is I pretty much recycled a lot of the rock out of my old tank. Well, not really my old tank, my sister's old tank. I bleached it and did all that stuff over a process of like months and months. Let it dry out and whatever, I don't even remember what it's called. So basically the majority of that in there is dry, just dry dead rock, nothing on it, that's been repurposed. And then the 4 pieces of quote-unquote live rock are kind of live and kind of not live. They're live in the sense that they were grown out, I guess, in tubs or whatever with live rock, so they came with bacteria on them already. But as far as the coralline goes, none of that's real. That's just all, it's real reef, like the man-made stuff. So I got a really good deal on it, and honestly, like I said, I think there is actually some real coralline on there. Not all of it's real, but it should be enough to seed the tank. And I feel like that's a decent starting point. But yeah, basically this time around I just want to try to show everybody the build process of this tank and everything and how I'm doing it. Like, I know it doesn't look like anything right now, and honestly I don't know if I love the skate, but I'm kind of limited with that giant ass overflow box sticking in there. But really I'm kind of doing this for me and for other people. I remember whenever my 125 crashed, I wished I had documented it and taken more pictures and video of it, because I only have like 3, and when that tank was in its prime it was super freaking awesome. So hopefully I think I'm gonna really like doing this process. But yeah, just kind of to get everybody started on what I'm working with. Like I said, it's dry rock pretty much, except for a few pieces. I have the Carib Sea black sand. I know some people don't like it. I personally just love the aesthetic with it, with the black background, and then once everything colors up on the rocks and all the corals, and then of course the contrast with the fish. But basically this is just a standard 46-gallon marine land, non-drilled. Like, it kind of sketches me out because I've always had a reef ready tank. Like, my Oceanic 125 had the dual overflows, and like I never had to worry about like, matching pumps and all this stuff, because the problem I'm running into with this one is my overflow box is a PF 1000. They say it's rated for 1,000 gallons an hour, and I took one of my return pumps on my 125, which is also rated for 1,000 gallons an hour, and within about 10 seconds of it being hooked up on this thing, the whole tank just about overflowed. So I'm guessing this overflow box is rated closer to 500. So I'll probably swap that out for like a Mag 5 or something like that if I had to guess. But what I've used to cycle this tank, and another thing I should probably fill you guys in on, is this tank has been up and running now for what? Probably close to 3 weeks. And it's been a while since I started out a tank, so I looked into a lot of different cycling methods and whatnot. I was just gonna ghost feed it and blah blah blah, but then I read and heard from other people about this product called Biospira, and I was like, I don't know if I really trust the whole bacteria in a bottle and whatnot. But actually, this is week 3, and it said to use 1 fish. I used Royal Grandma, which is the fish I've always wanted. And so far so good. Like, nothing's detectable as far as ammonia and nitrite goes, and I'm just now, the diatoms are starting to go on the rocks. But as far as like what I want to do with this tank, I want to do a lot of things differently on this tank that I did on my old tank. Number one, I was a dum-dum with a lot of the things I did on my first tank. Granted, it was my first reef tank, but in this tank, I'm doing a much shallower sand bed. I'm gonna try to keep the bioload as small as possible and only try to get cool fish I really want. For instance, like a Royal Grandma, and I'd probably like to get a pair of Wyoming white clowns and then a cleaner shrimp, and then maybe like a, I don't know, like a bluehead jawfish or something. I'm trying to keep the bio load like as minimal as possible on this and really make this more of like a coral focused tank. And I'm thinking with everything I have on there, I mean, it should be possible. I mean, I got a skimmer that's rated for a 150. My GFO reactor is also rated for a 150. Pretty much everything on this tank is oversized, so I'm hoping I'm going to have good luck with it. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick introduction to what I'm planning on doing. And in the next video, I'm probably going to do like a rundown of like everything I used to get it started as far as like PVC and stuff like that. And one more thing, I'm going to give a huge shout out to CJ over at CJ's Aquarium. Here in the last couple of months, when I've been considering even getting back into the hobby, I ran across his YouTube channel and really just started binge watching all of his videos and whatnot, and it really kind of inspired me to get back into this hobby and, like I said, try to document it for real and do all the things the right way. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to him. But hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'm going to try to be a lot more interactive and try to answer questions and whatnot, because now in my life I have a lot less distractions and things going on. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you next time.